Imagine waking up one morning without the comforting aroma of coffee filling your home. It's almost impossible to picture, isn't it? For hundreds of years, coffee has been an essential part of daily routines for countless people. But the history of instant coffee, the quick and easy kind we so often rely on nowadays, is full of surprises and interesting turns. Let's take a look at its humble beginnings and see how this brilliant innovation changed the way we enjoy our favorite brew. Instant coffee, often known as soluble coffee, coffee crystals, or coffee powder, is a magical little creation. It's made by extracting the rich essence of roasted coffee beans and turning it into a dry, water-soluble form, all done with water as the only helper in the process. Instant coffee's journey began in the 1700s, as early attempts to make coffee more convenient. In 1771, John Dring's coffee compound failed to gain popularity. And in the 1800s, Glasgow's Camp Coffee, a liquid concentrate, also struggled. However, in 1901, Japanese chemist Sartori Kato introduced powdered coffee, which showed promise, but still couldn't replicate the rich flavor of freshly brewed coffee. However, despite these shortcomings, the military found a use for instant coffee during wartime, offering troops a portable caffeine fix. And while public interest decreased, instant coffee continued to have a place in military rations. A breakthrough came in the 1930s during a Brazilian coffee surplus, caused by a decreased global demand during the Great Depression. The Brazilian government teamed up with Nestlé, which had already perfected spray-drying powdered milk, to create a similar process for coffee. They brewed the coffee, concentrated it, and sprayed it into heated air, creating the first usable instant coffee powder. This method made instant coffee easily portable, storable, and convenient. Brazil began exporting it, especially to the United States, where it quickly became a household favorite. By the 1950s and 60s, instant coffee was as popular as frozen vegetables and juice concentrates, spreading to Europe, Japan, Canada, and the United Kingdom, marking the start of the global instant coffee craze. Before we move on, take a quick moment to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Now let's discuss the manufacturing process. The journey of instant coffee from the raw beans to the cup we end up sipping is nothing short of fascinating, with each step in the process carefully designed to maintain flavor and ensure convenience. Over the years, the technology behind making instant coffee has evolved, with one major leap being the transition from the original spray drying method to freeze drying. While spray drying was a groundbreaking method at the time, it had its limitations, especially when it came to preserving the natural taste and aroma of the coffee. Freeze drying, developed over time, helped greatly improve these aspects and has become the favored method in today's production process. It all starts with raw coffee beans. Imagine massive supplies, up to 70 tons per day, being sent to factories to begin the transformation. They are initially stored in enormous silos, which are a crucial part of the process, ensuring that the beans are preserved in the best conditions until they're ready for roasting. Roasting is the first step in the coffee-making process. The beans are funneled into large ovens where they are roasted at temperatures around 200 degrees Celsius or 392 degrees Fahrenheit. This high heat is essential because it gives the beans their distinctive dark color and bold flavor. The roasting process requires constant attention, with the beans being stirred regularly to make sure they roast evenly. This helps ensure the coffee beans don't burn while getting the deep, rich flavor that we all love. After roasting, the beans are crushed into a coarse powder, which is then ready for brewing. This is where things get a bit more industrial. Huge machines are used to brew thousands of gallons of coffee every hour. By using pressure and steam, the machines extract the deep flavor from the coffee grinds. The result is a concentrated coffee extract, which is then heated to remove most of the water. This step is crucial in making the coffee more concentrated and flavorful. Next, the coffee extract is sent to a freezing hall, where the temperature is dropped to a frigid -50 degrees Celsius or -58 degrees Fahrenheit. At this temperature, the coffee extract solidifies into hard granules, which are then broken up into smaller pieces to prepare for the following step. The workers operating these freezing halls have to wear specialized thermal clothing in order to protect themselves from the extreme cold. Once frozen, the coffee extract undergoes a process called sublimation. This is where the real magic happens. The frozen granules are placed into vacuum chambers, where the pressure is so low that the ice doesn't melt. Instead, it turns directly into vapor, leaving behind dry coffee granules that are packed with flavor. After spending about 5 hours in the vacuum chamber, the coffee granules are freeze-dried, flavorful, and shelf-stable, finally ready for the next stage. Once the freeze-dried granules are ready, they are carefully collected into large storage sacks. These sacks are then transported for packaging, where the coffee goes through a fast and efficient process. Conveyor belts zoom by as jars are filled in less than a second. Each jar is sealed airtight to lock in the freshness and flavor of the coffee. The jars are then labeled and dispatched all around the world, ensuring that billions of cups of instant coffee are enjoyed every day. To enhance the coffee's flavor even further, manufacturers often add an oil called coffee oil to the freeze-dried coffee. This oil is naturally released when coffee beans are roasted and is reintroduced to the granules to enhance their fresh brewed aroma. By adding this oil back into the coffee, manufacturers are able to give the instant coffee that familiar and pleasant scent that so many people associate with a fresh cup of coffee. Even though instant coffee is convenient and easy to prepare, it has less caffeine than a cup of freshly brewed coffee. A typical cup of instant coffee contains about 66 milligrams of caffeine, while a brewed cup can have over 100 milligrams. While this might seem like a downside for some coffee drinkers, it is actually a benefit for others. Instant coffee offers a quick energy boost that's stronger than tea or soda, but without the need for brewing or waiting. This makes it a perfect choice for people who need to get moving quickly. The journey of instant coffee has come a long way since its humble beginnings. In the past, instant coffee was made by creating a coffee paste and drying it into blocks. Today's technology is much more advanced and far more complex. Both spray drying and freeze drying have their benefits, but freeze drying has won out as the preferred method for preserving the coffee's taste and scent. Freeze drying offers a much more aromatic and flavorful product, which is why it is the method used by most producers today. Manufacturers create a staggering 420 tons of instant coffee each week. That's enough coffee to sustain the billions of cups consumed globally. Though considered a temporary fix, instant coffee has become rather popular. It now accounts for almost 1/3 of the world's coffee consumption. Coffee lovers in several European countries have certain expectations regarding origins, tastes, and strengths. However, instant coffee is a popular option, particularly in emerging economies, because of its convenience and adaptability. For those who are new to coffee or looking for a flexible beverage, instant coffee offers many taste choices without effort. Instant coffee's popularity has skyrocketed in unexpected places. Take China, for example. Not long ago, the average person in China drank only 2 cups of coffee a year. China is currently the 4th largest market for instant coffee, demonstrating how quickly consumer preferences may shift. Another expanding market is Russia. Instant coffee gives consumers a handy and fairly priced way to enjoy this popular beverage, as entire coffee beans can be costly. Talking about popularity, sales of instant coffee clearly show its worldwide appeal. Individually, sales from supermarkets and convenience retailers are expected to be astonishingly $30.17 billion in 2024. Even more amazing is the projected $107.7 billion from out-of-home sales at bars and restaurants. These numbers show the global acceptance of instant coffee rather widely. Millions of people value it for its versatility, cost, and global reach. Even if its intricacy may not be that of a freshly made cup, instant coffee has evolved from factories to mugs in homes and cafes all around the world to become a symbol of comfort, convenience, and innovation. So next time you pour a spoonful of instant coffee into your mug, take a moment to think about the incredible journey it has taken. From its early experimental days in the 1700s to its military applications, instant coffee has grown to become a global phenomenon. It is now a staple in homes, offices, and kitchens worldwide. Its story is a tribute to human ingenuity and the desire to make life a little bit easier. Whether you're rushing out the door or relaxing at home, instant coffee is always there to lend a hand with one quick stir. What's your favorite way to enjoy instant coffee? Quick and simple or with your own special twist? Let us know in the comments below, and before you leave, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.